Hi, I'm Valerie Carter-Brown, and I am the librarian at Stanley Correctional Institution in Stanley, Wisconsin.
And Valerie, how long have you been a librarian?
I've actually been a librarian, it'll be 17 years on March 26th of this month. I've only been at the Department of Corrections as a librarian 1 year and 2 months.
So, what brought you to state employment?
I want to serve, and I know as a state employee you work with all types of people in the community as well as interdepartmental.
Okay. And are you a union member?
Yes, I am a union member.
And did you decide to join the union right after becoming a state employee, or was it after you got to Stanley? Or
Well, the way the state is shaped now, I couldn't join the union as soon as I would have liked to have joined the union. I had to wait until my 6-month probation was over, and if I passed it, because obviously if I didn't pass, then I wouldn't have been able to join the union, and I would no longer be with the state. So, which I found kind of interesting that I had to wait a 6-month probationary period in order to be able to join the union.
okay, but you signed up right after.
Yes, I did.
And how do you feel about your union?
The union is very, very, very supportive for people in need, whether they're having a family issue, whether they're having an issue on the job. They're very supportive if people need food, whether they need somebody to talk to, whether they have a concern with their employer. They really provide a lot of support. Unions also change the dynamic between the employer and employee relations. Unions fight for the rights of the workers to have an 8-hour work day, to have lunch breaks, to have 15-minute breaks, and they serve to help the workers.
What would you say to a prospective employee that was working with you and said, Valerie, do you think I should join the union, or what would be the reason why I should join the union? What would you say to them?
The first thing I would probably tell them now, considering the way unions have changed in the state of Wisconsin, is one never knows what could happen. And when there's nobody else there, the union will protect you. The other comment I would make to them is what the union does as well is they separate personal from professional. Even if there's a situation where the union may not necessarily agree with your issue, they will fight for you because they are the union.
And last thing, could you explain what would it be like, do you think? How would it change your work if there wasn't a union? If the union dissolved or wasn't there anymore, how would you think that would change your employment and your environment around you?
You would be unprotected, lack of a better word. You'd be very unprotected. It would give an employer a right to fire you at will just because of something as simple as, I don't like what you said or did, whether you were telling the truth or not. And unions also, they protect you, and they protect the other workers around you.
Good. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I'm glad that I'm a union member, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you, Valerie.